If I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a match.
Angel Reese has openly said that people are watching women's basketball because of her. According to her, the rise in attention toward the WNBA isn't because of one player alone, but also because of the impact she brings. It's a bold claim that set very high expectations.
For part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with...
When the WNBA All-Star voting results were released, Angel Reese did not crack the top 10. What surprised many people wasn't her absence from the list, but the fact that some fans genuinely expected her to be there automatically.
One reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting, because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even Caitlin Clark, which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA. But you never hear Caitlin Clark say, I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA. LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they said he was too nice. They said he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's importance.
For the past few years, mainstream media has heavily pushed Angel Reese as a major star of women's basketball. Her social media following, visibility, and constant coverage created a narrative that she was the face of the league, regardless of on-court results.
Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a three-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made a 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut.
Historically, great athletes don't declare themselves as the reason people watch a sport. Dennis Rodman never did it. LeBron James never did it. Even Caitlin Clark, who has clearly boosted viewership, has never claimed the league revolves around her.
As y'all saw what happened with Angel Reese, it took her 36 minutes to get it. And as soon as she got it, all these records, right? And why can't I celebrate it? The night before, she was just crashing out on social media, talking about all the fans who hate her because she's cute. Hate her because of her rebound. And then what got to her was the whole me bounds thing, where people are saying that most of her rebounds come off of her shots. Y'all, if y'all watch this channel, y'all have probably seen, her social media take on that night before the game.
One trait fans consistently admire in elite athletes is humility. Confidence is respected, but humility builds legacy. When players let their performance speak instead of their words, the respect comes naturally.
In simple, you'll get a response. And, what's this response I get? Let's go through this together like it was in real time. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is a perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. Okay, so already this is not trending good. Caitlin Clark is out. Angel Reese is playing. Tickets for the game, $3. Okay, that's a joke they run on the Clippers a lot of times. That doesn't really get to me. Angel Reese pulling up the games like it's New York Fashion Week. Oh, this is what she wore to the game. Not mad at that. Everybody has seen Debo Samuel show up to games and play well, and also not play so well. So I'm still a little torn. I don't know what happened. Then I see this, leaving with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
Angel Reese's start to the season has been extremely inconsistent. One night she shows effort. The next night she struggles with basic finishes. For someone marketed as a superstar, consistency is the bare minimum expectation.
Angel Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason, but at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of Mikan drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous.
Her stat lines haven't helped her case either. Low shooting percentages, missed layups, and negative plus-minus numbers don't align with all-star standards. Energy and attitude don't replace production. All-star voting is ultimately a reflection of performance. When fans cast their ballots, they reward players who consistently deliver. Angel Reese's absence from the top vote-getters was a clear message, not a conspiracy.
You're the greatest. Everybody might be so excited about your performance. You scored 40 points. You come into the press conference. You're like, I guess the shots were just falling for me. Not, oh, I'm the best and none of these motherfuckers can guard me, because they respect the game. They respect the players. The reason so many people don't like Angel Reese is because she's self-proclaiming herself to be something that she has not done yet. She said, I am the reason why people are watching the WNBA. But it's not true. What's crazy is her fans.
There's a major difference between being popular and being productive. Fashion, brand deals, and viral moments don't win games. The All-Star Game isn't a runway or a marketing event. It's a basketball showcase.
Now, for the wildly overrated and shockingly underrated Angel Reese, I saw on X, formerly Twitter, the other day that Angel Reese was getting bombarded with criticism for her sorry performance in Chicago's 79-52 home loss to Caitlin Clark's Fever without the injured Caitlin Clark. Ah, man. Angel wound up with a grand total of 4 points on 2 out of 7. Didn't shoot a single free throw. Although she did have 12 rebounds, her average, which does lead the league. But a couple of times Angel drove it and flung up just these wild shots from 3 or 4 feet that missed the rim by, 3 or.
The comparison with Caitlin Clark makes this even clearer. Clark faces constant pressure, physical defense, and attention, yet still finds ways to score, assist, and control games. Her impact shows up clearly in the numbers.
Angel Reese. What happened to the Angel Reese fan base? Have y'all truly abandoned Angel Reese? Is the star shining? Did the star shine dimming on Angel Reese now? Have her own people just left her? Have they forgotten her? Do they no longer love her? I mean, she celebrates mediocrity with the me-bound thing that she thinks that she's just going to so randomly get. I know people all thought that was brilliant and so forth. She can make whatever t-shirts she wants. You do know that patents are not just trademarks are not just given. They take 12 to 18 months for approval, and half of them are rejected.
Rebounding is Angel Reese's strongest skill, but critics point out that many of her rebounds come from her own missed shots. When scoring efficiency is low, even strong rebounding numbers invite scrutiny.
Of, Angel Reese got in by coaches. So the only players that I would assume are going to get in on, based on that is, I think it'll probably be, I think Caitlin will, obviously. Caitlin will get in. And I think it's to pick the starters, I think. So I think it'll be Caitlin, it'll be Fee, it'll be Aaliyah, it'll be Aja, it'll be Stewie, it'll be Paige. Angel Reese is 13th in All-Star voting, lads. She is 13th.
When hype grows faster than performance, backlash becomes inevitable. This isn't hate, it's disappointment. Fans expect improvement, especially from players who publicly claim greatness.
Point guard, the great Courtney Vandersloot, to just an awful knee injury. She tore her ACL. That was in the first quarter. That took the life out of the home team and took the quarterback out of the offense. But still, Angel looked pretty sorry, as she often does. I'm just being honest. I mean, as a post player, shooting a lot of point-blank shots at the rim, last year Angel made only 39% of her shots. Huh? which ranked 50th of 55 players.
Labeling criticism as jealousy, bias, or conspiracy avoids the real issue. The WNBA is filled with talented players competing for limited recognition. No one is owed an all-star spot based on fame alone.
You called her garbage compared to Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I love black people. Mwah, 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 mwah. But I think sometimes we do play the race card too much. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel.
At the end of the day, the WNBA is about results. It's not a popularity contest or a social media campaign. If Angel Reese wants to be an all-star in the future, she'll need to let her basketball do the talking, not the headlines.